All right, here we go. We got a dozer. Oh, he took him off. Looks like he's running a pass. Clear off the road a little bit. We got 2 feet of snow. All right, so got the dozer. Give us a hand getting everything in. So he doesn't get stuck. Looks like he's trying to turn around. All right, so this is the morning of day 3. So it was a little rough in the beginning, but pretty much the only issue was the road, and we had almost 3 feet of snow here. So there was really a lot of snow, and I had to get a bulldozer, as you guys saw, to help us pretty much get the equipment up here. So we got a trailer, 30-foot long trailer, being towed by a pickup, and in 2 feet of snow is not the easiest thing to do. So yeah, good team of guys. It's a 3-man crew, and they are moving. I mean, absolutely moving. You know, they're really a well-oiled team. So they definitely each guy has their own job, and they know what to do. And yeah, it's working out very, very well. The workmanship is very good. I think it's you know, one of those things that you just got to make sure that the leader of the team, the foreman, is you know, has an eye on the quality. And so far, so good. Really, really good. They're using chalk lines to line up all the screws. Everything is plumb. Yeah, so I've been just spot checking, but overall the build is coming along very, very well. So let's take a look inside. Got all 4 walls, and yeah, the roof is in. The roof is in. So like I said, it's really coming along well. No complaints. I think these straps will come down once the sheathing is on, and yeah, that'll be the main thing. But yeah, I'll have a more detailed walkthrough a little later. I don't want to get in the guy's way, but they're definitely working out well. Yeah, so good team, and yeah, so far so good. All right, so I want to make a quick video about the garage that I have. For those of you who are following along, I did all the clearing of the area, leveling, preparation for the foundation, and this is a 30 deep by 50-foot wide garage. So it's steel frame, and I went ahead and found this online roughly a year ago. But I wasn't ready for it, so I pretty much secured it, and then you know, got a quote and everything like that. So I was able to go ahead and set everything up, and I want to go over the outside first. So just the details that I see here as far as what the manufacturer did and what I was expecting versus what actually came into the field. So quickly going over the outside. This is a dark gray finish with a lighter gray trim. It's just something that really striking to me to the eye when I saw it first. I really like the color scheme. So white garage doors, and I did not get the color matching screws. As you can see here, these are the standard zinc plated screws. Doesn't bother me too much because I think it's just due to the size of the garage, 30 by 50. It's enough to really, your eye doesn't focus on the screws too much. It's more of a cosmetic thing, and silver and gray isn't too much of a clash. So other than that, as you could tell, they have a you can see the remnants of the chalk. So they they use a chalk line to keep everything level as far as the screws. So that's really good because there is a furring strip in the back that they secured all the siding to, so it looks good. And then also here you can see this is actually a what they call a rat's ledge. So the finished level of the floor inside is 1.5 inches higher than the ledge that you're looking at here. So the manufacturer recommended that. So when it does really have a lot of rain or something, a downpour, that you know, say the gravel starts to get saturated, that the water wouldn't go up underneath the structure and into the garage. So that's a good idea. It definitely helps as far as weatherproofing the garage. And yeah, so other than that, they do have basically a small soffit up on the perimeter, and there is no gutter installed. So basically, the rainwater is going to come and just shoot right off the roof, which I don't think is much of a problem. There may be some type of erosion here eventually, but I'll see. I'm gonna have to put a different type of gravel there to make sure it doesn't disturb it. But yeah, other than that, 3 10 by 10 manual roll-up doors. These are the standard ones that comes with the install, and I will be upgrading them to the automatic style doors with the remote. So that's going to be one thing that I'm going to be doing as well. And the first door, I'm going to actually have it an insulated door. So I'll see what type I want. I may get the ones with the glass on the top, so you can get some daylight, and I may end up possibly putting some a couple of sunroof panels on top of the roof as well when yeah, the major work is completed. But yeah, and then for the south side here, probably 2 windows I'll be adding sometime in the future, but that's not a major priority right now. So all right, so when you walk in, this is going to be basically a workshop area. This is going to be the back of the workshop. This is going to be a 5-foot by 9-foot bathroom, full bath. The tub is going to be in the back corner here. Then I'm going to have a toilet and a small sink. And yeah, the wall will be somewhere around here. And I'm going to put a window for the bathroom as well. And this is going to be roughly 8 feet. So I'm going to actually be building a loft on top of this, where basically I'm going to make it my bedroom, and it's going to be an alternate bedroom and living quarters for the future, any guests and stuff like that that may come. But yeah, so it's going to be roughly, I would say, somewhere around 10 feet off the wall, and I plan on having a staircase here that goes up to that level. So pretty much walking up, and then this half is going to be for my bed, sleeping quarters, and then I'm gonna have another half of the loft that's gonna be reserved for a room. It's gonna be basically a utility room. More than likely solar, different things of that nature is gonna be stored up here. And if it's gonna be open, I'll be able to come in through the garage here, the garage door here, and use my forklift to get any storage or crates or any type of skids that I'll be able to have stored up here. And underneath the loft here will be a workout area. So I'm gonna have a bench with the squat rack and you know, exercise equipment and stuff like that. And then I plan on making a partition wall here. So this is going to be 12 foot, obviously 16 foot at the peak, but pretty much right where this seam is. So this is roughly at the halfway point for the garage. So this is roughly 25-foot section that I'm going to have here for my man cave and workshop, and I'll be able to bring my vehicle in here if I want to work on it. I'm going to line this partition wall with shelving and storage bins and stuff like that, and whatever I need, tools and what have you. And yeah. So this is more than likely going to have a fireplace or a wood stove, should I say, here to keep it warm. And I'm going with propane heat. So since I'm off grid, I'll just use the in-wall vented propane heat style heaters that don't require any electric. So yeah, so that's the plan. And on the other side of the partition wall, this is going to be basic garage, some storage area as well. More than likely, I'm going to get one of those racking systems. So you'll be able to put any skids or pallets on the top and then have shelving. Ideally, I'll be able to have the movable shelving, the ones that slide on the railing, so I can keep all associated different tools and whatever I need to store in the garage. But yeah, that's going to line the back wall and maybe part of the side wall here. And yeah, so right now it's wide open, but I'm going to go ahead and, like I said, frame everything out. So the framing is going to be in front of the steel. So I've seen other home builders go ahead and frame inside the steel, but this is a 2 1/4 by 2 1/4 steel. And you need at least 2 inches of spray foam. So I'm going to go ahead and have the spray foam. So I'm going to elect to go in front. So I'll be able to put the footer right in front of the steel and do the standard 2 by 4 walls. And yeah, the finish is something that I'm deciding on. So it should be something pretty unique for my setup here. And yeah, I'm going to finish the wall all the way up and more than likely leave the ceiling open and basically just spray that black, like a matte black. So that'll be all blacked out. And I'll have lighting fixtures, which is my first project I'm going to start today, is putting 10-foot LED strips across every other member on the ceiling there and giving me some light so I can start my work in here, especially on days like today. Definitely overcast. It's going to be dropping. The temperature is going to be dropping, and it was raining earlier today, and then it's going to be turning to snow. So days like when it's raining, I'll be able to just work inside the garage and get this ready. So looking forward to this. This is really finally have a roof over my head, and it definitely needs spray foaming, because I would say definitely if there's any wind and stuff like that, it's pretty noisy. You hear a lot of metal moving around. So once I spray foam or have it spray foam, it's going to pretty much lock everything in and dampen a lot of that sound. So looking forward to that. And we'll see. Right now, sounds like all of the insulation contractors are busy. So most of them are telling me it's going to be a week or so before they can even call me back. So that means that this work will happen to sometime in the mid to late summer. But we'll see how it goes.